They have special word?
There is a special word for this plug thing where you plug your plug and
Socket?
your plug will
Socket?
No! Yeah, so we went on a trip to St. Petersburg and now we're here to tell you some of our tips
And tricks.
about your journey if you're going to Russia, if you're going to St. Petersburg, what mistakes you should make, what you should get, and all those things.
Yep.
So let's begin.
Yeah, transport. The first page.
The first point that we should highlight is transportation. And if you go into Russia, you're more likely to arrive to Moscow. Sometimes you arrive to St. Petersburg if it is your aim, if you want to travel to this city. But usually it is Moscow, and from Moscow you can go to...
Yes, we have Red Square here and all the stuff. You know, everybody wants to see Red Square.
Of course. So if you go from Moscow to St. Petersburg, there are a couple of options you may use. So some of them are cheaper, some of them are faster. It depends on your choice. Mm-hmm. The cheapest one is train.
Yep.
Overnight train. It may take you from 8 to 12 hours. And it is very cheap. The prices begin.
It is about $20.
Yeah, it's about $20. If you count it in rubles, it can be like from 800 to 2,000 or something like this. So it is pretty cheap. And it will be a nice experience for you to sleep in a train, to travel with people who smell.
Not the best experience in the world.
Yeah, but that's a nice one, especially if you wanna go.
It's nice, very nice. Cute.
If you wanna go and travel from through with the Trans-Siberian train, that will be your first step. This will be your first try. So if you're not sure,
totally worth it.
you will. Yeah, I guess that people will just, figure out if you really can do this or not, because this 8-12 hours, they can be a little bit challenging.
It might be highlighting.
Yeah, that's a good experience. And there is a faster train.
The fastest and most comfortable.
Most comfortable
is Sapsan train.
Yeah, it's like inside.
It's sitting train, and the most pleasant, most comfortable thing in trains is you are starting from the
city center
and arriving to the city center.
Yeah, that's why it is so fast. Fast train will cost you about
5,000.
5,000 rubles, which is about like $80, or it is the same as €770, about this much. And if you travel by plane, the price will be about the same. Maybe
a little bit bigger, but it is faster because you only fly about 45 minutes or an hour. Yeah, but you have to spend time to go to the airport, to check in, to left your luggage, to get your luggage back and go from the airport to the city.
Yeah, so we really recommend you to go by Sapsan if you want.
Sapsan is the cheapest and the fastest.
Yeah, so this is the fastest way. And of course you can go by bus. There is a very nice, we haven't...
I'm not sure if they're nice. They are...
But it looks nice.
Crooky guys.
I don't know, we haven't checked it yet, but it seems like a nice offer because the tickets are very cheap and it is overnight bus. It will take you from Moscow to St. Petersburg in 9 hours, and it has Wi-Fi, toilet, maybe they even offer you some kind of food. And there's also BlaBlaCar, which is service.
It's kind of car sharing. Once somebody went from St. Petersburg to Moscow, he might get someone to share the fuel cost.
Yeah, the fuel cost. So it's kind of private service. So you can choose any guy or any guy you like and text him. So let's talk money.
Money.
Obviously, Russia is a big country and we have a lot of, we are one country, so if you're traveling with your credit card or your debit card, it won't be a problem. actually you can pay with your credit card or debit card pretty much anywhere. And I think that in even in underground, in metro, they use that you can pay for a ticket with your credit card. Except for I know that in Europe it is very common to tip with your card. Here in Russia, you usually tip with your with cash. It doesn't matter if you pay with cash or with card. Tip with cash.
We have some places somewhere where you can tip with a credit card, but it's not it's pretty rare.
Yeah, you just need to get used to the fact that if you want to tip, that it's better to do this with your with cash.
Totally.
Okay, and if you wanna change your money into rubles, you just can go in any bank, pretty much any bank, and they will change you.
Don't change it in the airport. It's better to try to get the city, and here is any bank is accepted.
Yeah. Where to stay?
The best part of our story.
I think we will insert some picture of center of St. Petersburg, and so here will be Nevsky Prospect, and here will be everything else. So Nevsky Prospect is center, and everything is surrounded there. So if you want to stay close to any kind of good restaurants, any kind of sightseeing, it's better to stay somewhere close to Nevsky Prospect, and it can be anything. It can be a hostel, an apartment, a hotel.
The best thing is the apartments and hostels.
Yeah, so apartment you can book via Airbnb. That's easy. Everybody knows how to use it.
Do it, yeah.
Yeah, and we want to highlight the part about hostels because we
want to say about the huge hotels for Carinthia if you want or stuff like that.
If you want to splurge some money. Nice place. There are a lot of cool hotels in St. Petersburg in the center. There's Astoria, Carinthia, many places you can stay. So I think that's easy. Again, you just go to booking.com and search for a hotel with a very high
rate.
With a very high rating, and just pick something. Okay. And again, St. Petersburg have a lot of offer in terms of hostels. Huge list of good hostels with very high ratings, with very nice pictures, so it is very tricky to choose one. And we were in this very difficult position when we needed to choose from two hostels. One was with a private room, and the second hostel was for 4 people with double bunk beds. So it's not like we have been paid or so. No one asked us to tell good things about the hostel. We just loved it very much.
Yeah, it's a perfect place.
Yeah.
It's close to the rail station, it's close to the Nevsky Prospect. It is very comfortable, very stylish, and you can get some salty, crunchy.
Like sushki or baranki, we call them in Russian. Everything was very good, and the bathroom was exceptional. I don't know, I would say that probably I can't even think of any hotel where the last I saw when they rolled hand towels and made a pile of nice hand towels in it. So this hostel had this nice thing, and it is all in detail, so it is very good, and beds are very nice, the bed linen is very good, it's clean, and very good, and girls on the reception, they are very friendly, and they are very and so you will be surrounded with love and care, even if you have some problems in communication, in transportation. They will help you with anything, and they have this very cool possum. And it lives in the cage, and you just have people.
You can see they have a feeding it.
Yeah. So we really recommend you to go there and stay there. I would say that it is quite some time if you want to go from there to all the central parts. So it is close to a railway station, and it's right in the beginning of Nevsky Prospect. Again, we will insert some clip with a map. So it will take you about 20 minutes to get from there to some restaurants, to some sightseeing, to places of interest. So it can be a bit of walk, but we took our longboards with us.
Yeah.
So
it's not about transportation.
yeah. No, I think that you want to say about what to pack. You want to pack your longboard, your bike, your skate,
your
anything.
folding bike.
Yeah, consider weather. It can be quite rainy, it can be quite muddy, so
it can be rainy and sunny at the same time, and then rainy again, and then sunny, and then you can have a storm and sunny after storm.
But if you have your longboard, your bike...
And it's before the dinner. Everything over
Before dinner?
Before dinner.
Okay, what happens after dinner?
After dinner, you can have storm again, and
Oh, yes.
all the stuff.
So if you have a bike, your longboard, your skateboard, anything, it will take you no time to get from your hostel to city center, but consider weather again. And we really want to say this, that you should and you have to take your umbrella with you. Even if weather forecast says that it will be fine, it will be sunny.
No.
Take your umbrella, take your raincoat.
You can be sure of anything about forecasts.
Yeah.
St. Petersburg.
Weather in St. Petersburg, as they say in one film.
And wind stopper, kind of wind stopper.
Yeah, like windproof, some kind of windproof coat or
jacket.
Yeah. It should be very light so you can pack it and put it in your backpack.
Because at the same time, when you traveling, when you're walking on the Nevsky Prospect, the sun is shining and it is very warm. You can take it off, but after you turn right and go into the
some smaller streets
or
to embankments, to
yeah.
to canals.
Yeah, it will be so windy, so cold.
So take your
umbrella, windstopper, and nice shoes.
Yes, of course. Shoes should be very comfortable because you will walk
a lot. But after all, when you have tired and when you eat or drink something good, you can choose a taxi, because taxi is very cheap in St. Petersburg. All the services like Get and Uber and Yandex Taxi, they're all working good, really as well. But the Get is the cheapest one and the most comfortable. Oh my god! And the fastest.
The fastest. And I am not quite sure about how it works in other cities, but in Moscow, if you want to go, if you order any kind of taxi, they will show you approximate price of your journey, let's say so. But if you order a taxi, if you want to get a taxi in St. Petersburg, they will show you a fixed price from your from the place where you will be picked up to your destination point, and it will be fixed. So we were traveling from Nevsky Prospect.
You shouldn't be worried about the traffic jam.
Yeah, no worries. If there is a big traffic jam, price will be the same.
From one one end of Nevsky Prospect to our hostel, it was $2. $2.
Okay, so yeah.
It's very cheap.
If you go to a bar, if you go to any kind of restaurant, if you want to get back to the place you're staying, just don't even think, get a taxi. Get a taxi. All information will be below. Okay. The most important thing.
What to eat.
What to eat. There are tons of places where you can eat in St. Petersburg. Actually, I have a friend from Moscow, and when she goes to St. Petersburg, she always say, I don't care about where you want to go, where you want to stay, but I'm going to St. Petersburg to have a very good meal. So she goes there for 2 days and she eats a lot. She eats
like
for a good price.
Last dinner.
Like it's her last dinner. So she just doesn't care. She doesn't go any places of interest. She just goes to restaurants and bars and she eats. So there are tons of cool places. I'm not quite sure even. We have some places that we shown you in our vlog in St. Petersburg.
If you haven't seen it, the link is below.
The link is below, yes. And I guess if you're not familiar with the city, you want to stay somewhere, I would say that pretty much any place on Nevsky Prospect is nice. There are a couple of chains where you can go without any doubts. It is called Mama Roma. It is Italian. It is really cheap, and it is very nice. I can't say that it's, you know, amazing Italian cuisine, but it is very good. So
acceptable.
Yeah.
Acceptable and affordable.
Yes. So if you're wandering around the city, you don't know where to stay, you don't know where to eat, this is a good place. Also Shastye is a very nice chain. Again, it is very nice, it has a lot of, you know, angels inside, so the decoration of the place is nice as well, and it is good. Another nice place, kind of like traditional Russian thing, is Teremok.
I haven't been there.
Teremok.
Ah, those Teremok.
Yes, that's like if you don't have enough time, if you don't have enough money, you just have, say, $2 and you want to grab something to eat, something warm. That's a good place for you.
Lots of Russian stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Crepes or
crepes, yeah, with the chocolate, with like sweet and savour.
With the red caviar.
Red caviar with ham. Also remembered one very cool place which is called Pitas. It is super fast food, as you can consider from the name. It is pita, it is like a pita bread, and they put some very unusual stuff inside. So it's not just regular meat with regular vegetables, it can be like duck with, you know, tangerines or something like this. So go and try it. Again, it is pretty cheap and it's kind of street food, so if you're on a run, that's a good place to go.
Yeah.
And there are a couple of our very favorite places where you can, you know, properly have a proper meal, proper lunch, to go on a nice fancy dinner. There are tons of these places. Some of them we showed in a vlog again. We really liked, this time we really liked Mickey and Monkeys. It is a very good place to go. It's like, you know, it has this hip vibe. It's a good one. And opposite Mickey and Monkeys, there's a place called I'm Thankful for Today. It is a small, very, very cozy like cafe restaurant place. It has very, very long, just one community table and a couple of tables near very big windows, and you can sit there and watch canals. Okay, so St. Petersburg is a cool place, and of course bars. There are a lot of good bars.
And we have to say the most placey area is Gorohovaya Street.
Gorohovaya Street. You should, if you don't know where to go, if you have doubts, should I go there or should I go there, you just can start with Gorohovaya Street
and finish in bars in Rubenstein.
Rubenstein Street. So Gorohovaya has a lot of cool places. You can begin from St. Isaac Cathedral and go from center. Just, you know, it will be it will take you 20-30 minutes to just explore the street, and it has Society of Clean Plates, it has Zoom, it has a lot of places, I can't even remember all of them. And Rubenstein has a lot of bars, I would say. It's more like, you know, a place to go at nighttime, evening time.
And the Pitas is our favorite.
We really enjoyed this Pitas place this time. It was a very cool hipster place to go. The cocktails there are a bit pricey, but again, if you're traveling from Europe or from America, I don't think that it will be a problem. So it is about $6-7 for a cocktail.
It's a Jewish place, Jewish style.
Yeah.
Lots of Jewish graffiti and all.
Yeah, but it is very, very cool. It's very relaxed and it has this vibe where you just can sit, and the music there is very good. It's like funk and, you know, old rock hits. So that's a good place to go. Yeah, and if you want any kind of advice and you're sitting in a bar or in a restaurant, you just can easily ask if you see bartenders or waiters who are of your age or young people. You can easily ask them in English, because in St. Petersburg people are very friendly and they can easily, if they don't speak English, they will try to tell you, explain somehow what.
It's your part.
What to see. Of course, you can open your guidebook, you can check some places on the internet. There probably will be tons of papers in your hotel and your hostel suggesting you some kind of discounts for excursions, for tickets. You can use this, that's a regular thing to do, all of us do this. So you can go to Hermitage, to Kunstkamera, to Russian Museum,
Artillery.
to artillery. So it depends on your preferences really. If you're traveling in some kind of in summer or in spring, you would probably want to go to. There are tons of cool places outside of St. Petersburg. So it's Petersburg with fountains, with nice parks, with view on Summer Garden. Of course, we have this bit in our vlog where we walk through Summer Garden, show them nice Greek sculptures, and Pushkin is a very good place if you are familiar with Russian literature and you want to explore something about history of Russian. That's a good place to go. But if you want to see some unusual places, some places that probably is not on your list, I would recommend you to go to Yusupovsky Dvorets, Yusupovsky Palace. It is a popular place, but not usually. It's not on some. I would say not in top 5 places to visit. It will be somewhere further. But as for me, that's a very cool place because it's a palace, and it even has a tiny theater inside. So it has a tiny stage. It has tiny rows. It is very beautiful to go there, and it's a cool place which everybody, every young people in St. Petersburg know. Every young guy in St. Petersburg know. It is called Loft Project Etaji, Loft Project, not stages, but Loft Project grounds. It is like a modern museum which has some kind of modern art in it. It has shops inside, it has a place to eat inside, so you can spend there quite some time. Actually, St. Petersburg has a lot of cool shops with where they sell designer clothes, which is not very expensive. It is called one I know is called Mylная Белка, which is translated soapy squirrel. They sell different stuff there. I guess it's from Korea, but that's with very good prices. And they have very 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 cool girls from St. Petersburg. They knit the clothes. It is called Love to Knit or Love to Knit. I will pop description and link below. They knit very very cool things. They are very basic, very simple, but very good. And there is St. Petersburg brand which is called Oh My. It is very close to American Apparel, something like this. So they are basic and they are very good. So again, and I guess if we want to speak about shops in St. Petersburg, there will be a whole video about this. So if you want to know anything, you just can ask us below. We will give you some tips on that. I hope that our advices were useful and that if you go into Russia, you will have a very good time, explore the city, explore the country, and we really hope that you will find friendly people on your way, and you will just enjoy your holiday or your business trip, whatever reason you have for traveling to the country.
That's all. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share our video, to like our video, to do all these necessary things that we will love you for. And we will come up with more videos very, very soon.
Bye-bye.
Adapter!
Yeah, travel adapter.
Don't forget about it.